What was Mark David Chapman's psychiatric evaluation? Have you ever wondered what goes on in the mind of someone who commits a shocking crime? In the case of Mark David Chapman, who killed John Lennon, psychiatric evaluations revealed a lot about his mental state. After the tragic event, multiple mental health professionals assessed Chapman to understand his mindset. Their evaluations uncovered significant mental health issues, including symptoms that pointed towards psychosis and schizophrenia, as well as depression. 6 defense experts concluded that Chapman was indeed psychotic at the time of the crime. 5 of these experts diagnosed him with paranoid schizophrenia, while one suggested that his symptoms were more aligned with manic depression. This indicates that Chapman was experiencing hallucinations and paranoid delusions. He reported hearing voices that urged him to kill John Lennon, and he believed he was on a divine mission to do so. Despite these serious mental health diagnoses, the court found Chapman competent to stand trial. This means that the legal system determined he was capable of understanding the nature of the proceedings and the consequences of his actions. Interestingly, Chapman chose to plead guilty instead of using an insanity defense, which his lawyers had initially planned to pursue based on his psychotic state. The judge accepted his guilty plea and sentenced him to 20 years to life in prison, with provisions for mental health treatment during his time behind bars. From a criminology perspective, Chapman's case raises important questions about the intersection of severe mental illness and criminal responsibility. Although his psychosis and delusions were profound, the legal system decided that he had enough awareness and control to be held accountable for the premeditated murder of John Lennon. His mental illness certainly influenced his motives and distorted his reality, but it did not absolve him of legal responsibility. Chapman's psychiatric evaluation and the subsequent trial highlight the challenges the justice system faces when dealing with defendants who have serious mental disorders, especially in high-profile cases. It also brings to light the difficulties in distinguishing between genuine psychotic impairment and legal competence, as well as the role of mental health treatment within the penal system. Ultimately, Mark David Chapman was diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia and depression, experienced delusions and hallucinations that influenced his actions, but was judged competent to face trial and held legally responsible for the assassination of John Lennon.